I want every gun we have to fire on that man. Do it.
Welcome back, Guardians. Today we're going to talk about another Iron Banner weapon. This time we're going to talk about one of my personal favorite scout rifles, the Guiding Sight. So let's start by covering where you can get this beautiful son of a gun. Well, that's really easy. This is one of the new Iron Banner weapons, meaning you can either get it from Saladin by doing his pinnacle quests or his bounties, or you can get it from vendor rank ups at Saladin once again. So either do the quests or spam tokens, it's up to you. Just hope the RNG gods bless you with good loot and you might get the Guiding Sight. As for the weapon's stats, well, you can see on the screen that the impact and the range are fairly high. Everything else is pretty mediocre. It fires 150 rounds per minute and can hold 13 rounds in the magazine. So this is probably as close as to a 150 hand cannon you can get. Only this time around it's a scout rifle, and a very good one at that. And to prove it, well, I'm gonna give you some really good PvP perks and then some PvE perks. So let's start with where I have the most fun with this, and that is of course in PvP. So let's start with what I think is a logical choice of a Masterwork. Well, that would be range. Considering it already has a staggering 68 range, if you could Masterwork this, that would be 78, meaning you have 22 range left to invest in before maxing it out. This means that you can get a lot of aim assist due to range, as well as getting less damage drop off on farther range targets, which is where this gun really works the best. However, if you're a console player and you feel like the accuracy of this gun is too unstable, then you could swap the range Masterwork for stability instead. It's definitely up to you, but since I'm on PC, I'm gonna focus on range. And to start off with, I would definitely go with Red Dot Micro, since it gives you range, it gives you handling, and it gives you a small amount of zoom, meaning it's good in both close and long range encounters. Secondly, I would go with High Caliber Round, since it gives you more range and it knocks targets back, meaning it's a pain in the ass to get hit by if you're in PvP. For the third tier, well, there's no question about it. I would go with Quick Draw, because if enemies push you too close, you can quickly swap into a shotgun, fire off a round, and then swap back into your scout rifle without really losing any time in between. So this is a really good option if you're a fast-paced kind of player. If you, however, tend to play more on the safe side and usually just stick to one weapon, then Rapid Hit might be better for you. Finally, for the fourth and final tier, I would definitely either go with Warple Weapon or Zen Moment. Using Zen Moment works really well with Rapid Hit, synergizing this into a stable, unstoppable killing machine. However, Warple Weapon is great if you're one of those players who likes to shut down enemy supers during intense PvP fights. But in short, my own suggestion would be Red Dot Micro, High Caliber Round, Quick Draw, and Zen Moment. This is my own personal favorite, and it's the one I'm gonna try and get for my PvP gameplay. As for PvE, the same rules kinda apply here. If you're on PC, then range is the way to go. If you're on console, however, then stability might be better for you. And as for the weapon perk, the first tier is still gonna be the same. It's gonna be Red Dot Micro. The second tier, however, is gonna change. This time around, we're gonna go with Ricochet Rounds, since it gives you more range and it gives you stability. For the third tier, well, you can either go with Rapid Hit, since it gives you more stability on precision hits, or you can go with Surplus if you feel like you're very conservative with using your abilities. The Surplus, as you might know, is going to be great for you. But if you tend to use grenades, melee abilities, dodge abilities, or your class abilities as they're called, then Rapid Hit is going to be way better for you, since it's going to be a more consistent delivery of stability and reload speed. Finally, for the fourth and final tier, there's no question about it, you're gonna want to go for One for All. This is one of the new perks that deals a lot of damage compared to other perks. It's easy to generate stacks with it. You simply have to hit 3 different targets to get One for All to activate, and it's just a really goddamn good perk. So for PvE, I would go with Red Dot Micro, Ricochet Rounds, Rapid Hit, and One for All. And with that being said, what do I think about the gun? Well, it's a great scout rifle. It's probably one of the best scout rifles in the game right now that's in the kinetic slot, especially with the different kind of perks it can roll. As for how it works, well, a 150 scout rifle feels closer to a 150 hand cannon, meaning that if you're missing that sweet 150 hand cannon archetype, then this archetype might be for you since it's the same kind of speed. It kind of deals the same damage, meaning it's a 3 tap to the head or 2 taps to the head and 1 to the body, which in turn could potentially be better than 120 hand cannons. But that's just my opinion. I really enjoy this gun, but I really want to know what you Guardians think about this gun, so let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's a great way to stay up to date on all the latest uploads. It's also a great way to support the channel itself, so don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, I want to wish you the very best of your day, and I'll see you next time. This is TCSpectre, signing off.